Hello, and welcome back to Operation Northwind. It's turn 11 for Japan. We have 73 IPP. We lost 3 to rating. We are going to buy a strategic bomber for 10, 7 infantry for 21, artillery for 4, 5 militia for 10, start 2 heavy cruisers and finish 2 heavy cruisers for 16, and finish the battleship and the fleet carrier over there for another 9. That should be my full 70. We have 2 undamaged major factories, so improved factories is gray on a 7, and jet fighters will be red on an 8. Let's see what we can do here. And a 7 and an 8, jeez, perfect. So we go up on both of those. Improved factories to stage 3, and jet fighters is B complete. Not buying any this turn, but we will possibly think about it for next turn. And I did forget one thing. We do have to roll interdiction there for the Italians. And so that should be on a 4 or less, I believe. And that is a 3. So if I have my interdiction rules correct, that dies. But I will double check because I will be honest, I forgot to double check what it is, but I believe that Mountain Man has died. Okay. Combat moves for the Japanese. Obviously, we're going to raid in A54 to try to take some more money from the British. We are going to raid in P50 to try to take the 1 from the FEC and the 2 from the Anzac. The strategic bomber, is going to fly 1, 2, 3 and bomb the city of Calcutta. He'll have 3 left. The tactical bomber is going to go 1 on the map and try to hit that coastal sub that I just can't seem to be hitting in all of this game. The seaplane on Formosa is going to go on the map 1, 2 into P43. Along with the destroyer from P36, he's going to go 1, 2. And they're going to try to take out that sub that's just been driving me nuts the entire game too. And I believe that's all the battles I have to do. It's just some bombing and some raiding. So, yeah, let's see what we can do here. While we're here, let's start with the bombing. So he's going to have an AA gun at 3 again. Hopefully he misses this time. That's a 5. So he does miss. So then I get 2d6 damage to do. And not very good, 3. So my bombing has not been quite as good recently. But so we'll take that from 7 to 10. Doing 3 more damage there. Okay. The rating. We have A54. I have a +2. He has a +1. So I have a +1 aggregate. And do absolutely no damage there. And then the coastal sub over here. It's a net of 0 because he's got +1, I got +1. So here we go. So no damage there, and he misses again. So the bombing's not going, or the rating's not going as good this turn either. Let's see if we can kill some subs. So we have a tactical bomber against a coastal sub. So that's a 7. We need a 7 or less. That is a 3. So the coastal sub goes bye-bye. Finally. And then we have a seaplane at a 3. A destroyer at a 4. And see if we can finally get rid of that sub. And oh, the destroyer got him. I was debating not bringing a destroyer, but the destroyer got him, and then he is going to have a sub at a 3 in retaliation. And that's a 6, so he misses. Okay. So I guess I got rid of the subs, but that's about all I did. Okay, so subs are gone. That battle's done. That battle's done. All these are done. Done, 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 and done. Okay. Non-combat movement, because we have a bunch of that now. Excuse me. Okay. The seaplane has a range of 2. Is going to go back to Formosa. 1, 2, and land. The tactical bomber has a range of 1. He'll go back to Cochinchina. Nah, he's going to go to British Malay and land there because we have the air base there for possible movement next turn. The strategic bomber has 3 left. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Actually, he had 4 left because the air base. He's going to land back in British Malay. Okay, now the fun stuff gets to begin. And I got to make sure I have everything worked out here properly. Okay, the destroyer in I-12 is going to go 1, 2, 3 to P-44. Okay. I'm just trying to keep those 2 transports by themselves from doing too much damage to me. So, yeah. The transport in I-12 will pick up the infantry and marine from Ceylon and go 1, 2 to P-41 and drop those 2 guys off in Kwang Tung. The 2 heavy cruisers in I-12 are going to move up to I-11 to finish forming the blockade there. The 4 transports, I believe I have 4. If not, I'll fix it later. They're going to strategic naval move with the major dockyard here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to P-15. And they're going to go into port into P-15. I will have to grab an import marker then. Because I don't have one on me. Okay, so they're up in P-15 in port. The heavy cruiser that's in Kwang Tung is going to come out of port and go 1, 2, 3 to P-16. The destroyer all the way up in P4 is going to come back 1, 2, 3 to P16. The destroyer in P15 is going to go to P16. So there's my import marker now. I can use that for right there. Okay. The 2 infantry in Hopei are going to rail to Hunan. Nope, sorry. Change that. I can't even read what I'm doing here. The 2 infantry in Hopei are going to get in the transport in P14, go 1 to P32, get dropped off in Hunan, and then he is going to go into port in Nanking. The 1 infantry from Rihe and 1 the infantry from Sunwon, they're going to rail to Hunan. So that's my 2 rails. The fleet in P-36, which is the 2 battleships, the TBD, they're going to go 1, 2 back to P-16. And the transport is going to pick up 2 of the Marines from Wake Island and go back 1, 2 to P-16, drop them off into Honshu, and go into port in Tokyo. So everything else is going to be out of port. I'm reconfiguring here quickly. Okay. So he'll be in port in Tokyo. Everything else, we're going to put on this plate here, will be in P-16. So it's 2 battleships right now. It's 3 destroyers. It's 3 heavy cruisers, a TBD, and 2 light carriers as of right now. Okay. The 2 fighters in Tokyo are going to go 1 to Honshu. There's an airfield there also, so they'll join the 2 Marines in Honshu. 2 of the fighters that are stuck out in Midway are going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 back to P-16 and land on those light carriers. Not even close to having long-range aircraft, so those guys sort of got stuck out there, so we're bringing them back. We're leaving 1 fighter out there. Okay. That's done. That Marine's stuck up there too, because I didn't want to only move 2 spaces with the yeah. Yeah, 2 spaces with the destroyer. Okay. Now the last thing I want to do is I need to move some more people out of Kwangtung. So we are going to move, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right now. And we have 9, 10. So if we move 4 infantry, let me see what that looks like here. If we move 4, that would be 9, 10. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So we'll move 4 infantry from Kwangtung into Hunan. The KMT on the move, I guess, try to hope for the best here and hope I don't make too big of a mistake. And I think we're going to bring the self-propelled artillery from Beiping down into Shantung. That way he can go almost anywhere I need him to, just in case. Okay. And the fighter in Rihe is going to fly to Korea to the airfield. That way I have that extra. We took care of that already. Okay, so let me look over this real quickly here. He can take and land here, but that's the only place he can land. He can take and land there if he wants to. He can come back to the mainland if he really wants to. But he'd be by himself. Nothing else can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can get there, but that's about as far as he could get. Oh, yeah, because those guys are not important. Only thing important is that. Okay. I believe that is all the non-combat movement. I think I have everything. I don't see any more green arrows. So we are going to place the fleet carrier in P-16 along with the battleship and the 2 heavy cruisers that we completed are all going to be into P-16. Okay. The 2 heavy cruisers we're starting will go into stage 2. And then the rest of our buys, we are going to put the strategic bomber down in British Malay with the other one. We are going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry in Honshu. The other 2 are going to Tokyo, along with the artillery. Actually, let's change it up. 4 infantry in 4 infantry in Honshu, 3 infantry in Tokyo. The artillery is going to Rihi. And then the 5 militia, 1 to Queensland, 1 to New Guinea. Okay, if he wants New Britain, he can have it. He can't go there this turn. 1 in Wake, 1 in Midway, and 1 in Hodoki Aid, just in case he wants to send these guys up by the... No, they can't because they're... Yeah. Not there, sorry. We're going to put him, the last one, into Hunan, because I got 2, I can put 1 more there. Okay. And then, because I have the 4 islands again, I get another free unit, so I'm going to put a free fortification in Wake Island this turn. Okay. I believe that's about it. So we'll collect money, do a quick disposition, and pass it on to the British and the Free French for their turn. Yeah. Okay. So we are at 54 on the IPP chart. Plus, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 bonuses plus 54 is 71. 71 to spend next turn. Excuse me. Okay. Tech, we went 2 for 2. So we got improved factories to stage 3 and jet fighters to completion. I believe we interdicted the mountain infantry to Spain in M3. So he is no more. He disappears. Raiding sucked. We got absolutely nothing in raiding this time. So no more money off the British. We did kill both the Dutch subs, finally. So they're gone. We did 3 more damage to Calcutta, the city, so it's up to a 10 damage. And then, so the sub's still in A54. In I-11 is 2 heavy cruisers, a fighter, and a light carrier. No changes in Bengal, Burma, Siam, Cochinchina, and Tonkin. British Malay has 2 strategic bombers and a tactical bomber. Ceylon is empty. Southern Australia has a marine, and Queensland has a militia. New Guinea has a militia, light carrier or light cruiser, sorry, in P53, destroyers in P54 and P43. Coastal sub in P50, transport in P41. I don't think anything can get there, so I think he's safe staying out. If I find something crazy, guys, and while I'm looking over it, I will put it in the chat, but I think he's okay staying out. Quang Tung has 6 infantry, a marine, 2 militia, and 2 artillery. So that's 6. Okay. And Hunan has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry and 2 militia. Nanking has a transport and port. Shantung has 2 militia and a self-propelled artillery. I did not take Szechuan, so Szechuan is still technically KMT at this point. CCP, unless KMT will take it next turn. Hopei has a militia. Baiping is empty. Senshi has 3 infantry and a militia. Shunwan, 3 infantry and mountain militia and artillery. Western Manchuria, 2 infantry, cavalry, artillery, militia. Rihe, artillery and militia. Northern Manchuria, militia. Korea has a fighter. Honshu has 4 infantry and 4 transports in port. Honshu, or Kaishu, that was Kaishu. 4 infantry and 4 transports in port. Honshu has 2 marines and 2 fighters. Tokyo has 3 infantry and a transport in port. The fleet is in P16, which is a fleet carrier, 2 light carriers, 2 fighters, 5 heavy cruisers, 3 battleships, 3 destroyers, and a TBD. Midway is a fighter, militia, and 3 marines with a fortification. Wake is marine, militia, and fortification. And Guam still has the 2 marines. I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, please ask, and we will catch you all next year. Have a good one.